you ever thought about maybe wanting to be a designer or a graphics person or a digital artist and not quite known what you need to do to get there? So I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the things that I've learned. I've been working in this industry for a while, and I've worked for several big companies like Kodak, and I worked for Dell Computer, and I'm working as a graphic designer now. So there's a lot of experience, and I wanted to talk with you about, first of all, you need to work in the foundation applications. If you want to be able to work in this industry, you need to know Photoshop, you need to know InDesign, you need to know Adobe Illustrator, and if you can understand web, that's going to be a bonus for you. So you need to be able to work in all those basic programs in order for you to be able to be successful in this industry. And you may think, well, why do I need to become effective with InDesign and Illustrator and AI? I mean, not AI, Photoshop. Excuse me. It's because AI can get you close to where you want to be. It can create the initial idea, but whenever you're working with clients, they always want to change things. They want to, well, let's see what happens if I add these lines in here. Can we move the horizon down a little bit? So no matter what it be, whether it be a logo or a poster, everything changes. So when I was in a design school, you learn a lot about different concepts, but you would put your designs up and all of the other students would critique you. And I'm telling you, I've never had anyone do more severe critiques than my fellow students. But the teacher said, don't even plan about getting into design. It's way too competitive. You're not going to be able to make it. Choose something else. That's not a good option for you. Choose something else. So I let this teacher influence me, and I thought, I can't make it in design. He's right. It's too competitive. I don't have a chance of making it in design. And so I decided I'd do something else. But I'll tell you something. When I got out of school, I got my first job in newspaper, and I have been able to get graphic design-oriented jobs ever since. Don't believe what people tell you. You need to find what you are yourself and listen to yourself. They don't know. How do they know what you can do and what you can't do? You be the determiner of that. So my first job out of school was working in a newspaper, and I created full-size ads, plus I did infographics for the front page. And you can't get a much better place of getting experience in graphics and pre-press and understanding how that all the stuff works together than newspaper. Unfortunately, newspaper is going away now as the digital age is coming in. It's too bad because that's a great place to get started. My next job was working at Kodak creating colored profiles for wide format printers. I learned about color, and I learned about flesh tones, accuracy. I learned how color works together, and I learned what it takes to put together a product like a printer to ship. So what I'm going to tell you today is based on my 40 years of experience, and I will tell you what I've learned. One thing that you need to realize is that AI is not going to do everything for you. You need to get a foundation in the basic applications that all graphic designers use, the tools. They're like paintbrushes that we use to accomplish what we need to accomplish. The first basic application that we will go into, what you need to know and why it's important, is InDesign. The next one is Photoshop. Then there's Illustrator. That's the basic three, but then you need to know how AI works with all of those, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. But that's your basic design software. You need to have a core understanding of these applications, and don't think that you can just use AI to be able to do what you want to do, like Canva, for example. You need to be able to do what you need to do from scratch yourself, and then you can use AI to help enhance it. Photoshop is based on pixels, and it's like painting. It's the most like the artistic type of painting program of the three that we will talk about. This is probably going to be the one that you're most familiar with, but that familiarity stops when you start diving into it and you start understanding about layers and mask, and you learn about blending. So there's quite a bit of complexity in typography and how to use fonts and apply effects. All of that is hidden in this application. Very powerful. For anything that's working with photos, this is our go-to application. Next up is Illustrator. Illustrator is based on vector content, and there are no pixels in Illustrator. Everything is mathematically defined, and you define all of the shapes using Bezier curves. Bezier curves can be quite challenging, but once you master them, you can use them to do really creative things, especially with logo work. InDesign is your assembly area. You use this to create things like magazines. You can create newspaper pages in this. All of these kinds of things that require assembly, posters, where you create all of the images you want to use, and they're done in Photoshop. And if you have logos or other content that you want to do, like headlines that are decorative, you would do those in Illustrator, and everything is imported into InDesign. When I'm working at home and I'm just having fun on my iPad, my program of choice is Procreate. Procreate enables you to work like you would if you were in Photoshop. It's a pixel-based application that is the graphics choice on the iPad. And most people that work with graphics do use Procreate on the iPad, but it doesn't do everything. You still don't have the layout application capability of InDesign or the Bezier curve applications of Illustrator. There are other apps that are similar that will do these things, but you need to be familiar with the base applications so that you can be competitive to apply for graphics jobs. finally, we have AI. And AI is an enhancement for all these apps that I have talked to you about. It enables you to explore creative ideas, and you can use it to help enhance your ideas that you have come up with. You need to learn about how to do prompting and how to work with AI. And there are several choices out there: ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot, ArtSpace.ai. All of these solutions are out there, and you can do quite a bit of things with them. Also, I use PhotoLeap for AI stuff. I use VideoLeap. I don't really use the AI aspects of VideoLeap. I use it more for producing video content. Well, that's it. I hope you found this helpful. I will talk to you on the next one. This is Bob Price, signing out.